And hearing you talk about this, I just want you to know, like, you passed it on because I don't know if you remember that night. I had called you because Mr. Doug had something for you,
Yeah.
and like I let you talk to Mr. Doug on the phone, and
Uh,
that's my first time ever seeing Mr. Doug like that. He a workaholic.
man.
He'll put his head down, keep his feet moving type of dude. You know what I'm saying? He don't really stop working for nothing. And to see him like react the way he did, he told me the next day him and Ian had a moment in the house together and shit.
Yeah,
And so,
man.
you passing it on, you letting people know like, that you care about them. They letting you know they care about you. Like who else asked about you? Miss Tammy.
Yeah,
You always
I
used to
wound up
give her a
seeing Miss
hug.
Tabby, yeah.
Yeah, you always used to give her a hug. She was asking about you at one point. And like,
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. At that point when she asked, I ain't even had a heart to tell her. I was like, man, she gonna have to find out from somebody else for real. Because I know
Yeah.
you was her baby for real. You is her baby.
Yeah, I wound up seeing her in Food Line one day because that's the only thing I really do every day. Like I get my walker or my cane. I got a nice cane. Shout out to Papa Low. I got a wooden cane. I'm looking like Biggie at the car accident. But I go to Food Line every day, and I seen her in there, and she was like, "Oh, why you got a cane? What happened?" Da, da, da. And I was like, "Oh, I just got sick." And then she started crying because another person, she was like, "I ain't never seen nigga. Y'all seen me at work? Fucking, it don't matter, nigga. I'll break my leg in that bitch. I'm
you
getting to the
you
bread.
you work you
I'm getting
working.
to the bread."
You working.
Then
Yeah.
after that, I got some plays to make.
Yeah.
we might be going to the club. Some niggas go to the club to play. I'm going to the club to get paid. Like so, but nah, she was like, she started crying, and then she was like, I know it got to be something because you ain't never took a day off. And then she just started praying. She just went on her way.
Yeah.
Small stuff like that, like it mean a lot. Connecting with old friends and stuff like that, knowing that no matter how far you go, or like goddamn in the Lion King, Simba went wherever he went, no matter what, he went back to Pride Rock. And that's what happened to me. I just couldn't move, so my Pride Rock came back to me. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom, dad, my best friend Ian, he gave me. Just appreciative.
Yeah, bro. You got people that love you, and I don't ever want you to forget how far you came, bro. Because people seeing
No,
you,
never that.
people seeing you on here now, like without you telling what you just told. I don't feel like nobody could even tell on camera right now, like that you've been through all that. And I want them to know how much you progressed since then. Because, like you said before, when it first initially happened, you can move certain sides of your body and stuff like that. The crew, we stayed with you, figured out what was going on with you. We always supported you. You needed to go somewhere, needed a ride, something. We always got you. We take you. That shit don't even need to be said or really don't even matter. But I'm just saying that to say you couldn't move your body at first. You just pulled up to the spot, no cane.
Yeah,
You know what
got
I'm
that
saying?
shit on me. But like I said, it's days where I can't walk. Like I ain't trying to make it seem like, oh nigga, I'm healed and shit. Like nah, with MS is good days and bad days. And I'm still in my relapse session. Like I said, I get my first full dose soon, but if I can do it, I'll make this shit look good. It's something like I used to see the commercial for this. It's funny. Before I got sick, before I knew anything, I used to see this Ocrevus commercial all the time. Never knew where Ocrevus was. Now you see the medicine commercials.
Yeah.
It'd be ladies with canes and shit. I was looking up stuff. It'd be like people in interviews in wheelchairs. They told me I needed a wheelchair. And I was like, nah, dog, like you just don't know. Like this ain't no middle of the mall shit. Like nah, man, this shit gonna roll. And they was telling me like, nah, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Nah, man, like I know what you can tell me. I know what you can say I can't do, but I'm gonna show you what I can do every time. And what I can do is gonna outweigh the can'ts to the point where you're gonna be like, damn, I forgot this nigga was even like that. Like, and it's a learning experience, like going through this sickness and stuff. Like I'm gonna make it happen. What regardless. Like I'm gonna need the cane, I'm gonna need the walker, I'm gonna need the wheelchair, I'm gonna need to lay down, I'm gonna need to not move. But it ain't gonna be like that every day. And that's what I be having to tell myself. Like it ain't like that every day. And it's gonna be all right. Yo, everything work out. I needed to go through this. This helped bring my family closer together. Not saying that we was like damaged, but we like just like every other family. Like you want to be closer to people, but you want to, talk to somebody, but you don't know how to. It took me being sick to now everybody got a common denominator to talk about. So I'm gonna be that spark. Now I'm that spark. The sickness is that spark to get my family closer, or to get the homies closer, to want to hang out more, or like shit. Like when Ken's daughter had the volleyball jump, if I could make it, shit, I'm gonna make it. Cause at one point, nigga, I couldn't even see. So the next thing I'm gonna do when I can, I'm gonna see my daughter, my homeboy's daughter, go play and see my man be a great dad, and that got me closer with them. Like I'm down. Like if this what it take to make the village closer or to get the team up, I'm gonna do that every time. I don't care. I don't care. I'll be that sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll bite that bullet. Like if we out at the club, niggas start knuckling, I'm gonna throw the first punch. As soon as the niggas start acting up, I'm gonna be the first one there. I don't mind being on the front line. That's what the strong niggas do. My uncle used to always say, God gives his strongest, dirtiest missions to the strongest soldiers, young. You gotta be grimy in the pit. I don't mind being grimy in the pit. Sometimes you ain't got the gun, you gotta get the blade wet, young. Like yeah, I get the blade wet. We gonna cut through whatever we gotta cut through. But we gonna get there. And whether I got a limp there, whether shit, like, dog, it don't matter. You went from fucking helping me out, then y'all came to the hospital and I was outside. They let me outside for the first time. We was outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, when I pulled up, you was outside.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that. I was like, what are you doing outside?
Yeah, niggas wheelchair me down.
I remember you was saying, we need to hurry up and get back in the room because if my mama see me out here, she gonna start tweaking out on me.
Yeah. Nah, man, like they told me I shouldn't move. Like, nah, man, if you don't move, or if you don't use it, you lose it. Or I used to watch when Nate Robinson said something in that Uncle Drew movie, and I forget it. He was like, players don't get old because they stop playing. They get old because something like, you gotta look it up.
Yeah.
But the point of the story is to keep moving, keep your progress going. That's with anything. Just keep going. Like, even if you stop and you keep going, you're gonna look back like, damn, I did stop, but I'm still going.
Yeah.
It don't matter what it is. Just keep going. Like, I'm not about to. Like, I could be like that person I was telling you about, her mom, when she just started drinking. Like, I cut drinking. You know what I mean? I was 350. And I'm like 285 now. Ain't no way I'm going to keep busting down. I wasn't even eating wild, but I was out hustling so much. And then, you get home late. Ain't nothing healthy to eat.
I say you eat late, go to sleep with food on your stomach.
Yeah, what I'm eating, wings from a Goose or something, wings from the bars, a burger. And I'm going to sleep, and then we back up hustling, running around. So I ain't about to keep doing that. I'm about to do what I think I need to do to get there, and I'm gonna do that. Like, I like eating sandwiches. I had to teach myself, like, hey, a salad ain't nothing but a sandwich without the bread.
No, I mean, yeah. And technically, the sandwich is a salad if you got croutons. Low key, that's the bread right there.
All right, then. I just had to think different. No, look, that little part in the section, that little vegan, plant-based, I was like, damn, this is the wise here.
Yeah.
I used to walk past it every day. Now I'll be camped right there in the salad bar, camp right there. Like, that's all I can really smack now. And I don't get me wrong, I try to branch out to see what I can do and see what I can eat. But it's consequences to it. Like, my sister had a baby shower, And my brother-in-law Denzel, that nigga like the nicest chicken maker in the family. Like he got the crown. Like everybody, like, hey, even the moms and grandma, they like, nah, Denzel making the chicken.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, me and my girl up there, they made me special stuff. And I'm like, damn, I gotta get me a piece of this chicken. I'm gonna get a 3-piece. My girl was like, all right, like, but I got my medicine on tuck now. So I eat the junk and I'm fine. Take my meds and whatnot. And I go to sleep and I wake up. Now, this is something that I don't know a lot of people with MS or people know. For me personally, I had like these little seizure things. But it was like my muscles would cramp up and like I couldn't move, but it wasn't technically a seizure because I'm still conscious, but I could feel everything.
Yeah.
So when I had the chicken, I don't have my body don't have a proper temperature gauge. So, you know, if you get hot, you start sweating and it'll cool you down. Or if you cold, you start shivering, it'll warm you up. Me, my joint broke. So if I start sweating, over with, right? So I'm sleeping and I wake up drenched and then I can't move. And I'm like, oh shit, I already knew what it was from eating the chicken. Like the food and the salt intake, the sodium intake, it'll throw my body off. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I knew this what it was. And then I had to crawl into the bathroom, throw up, you know, let all that stuff out. But like I said, I can't move. And then my body's still hot. But the only thing that at that point that would cool me down is the floor, because my sister got tile floors and the AC was on. So it's just cold right there. I'm like, all right. And then my girl wound up waking up like sometime later. She's like, oh my God, are you all right? And she been through the worst. So she concerned, but she know like, all right, this part of the learning process. So it ain't that scary. And I'm sitting there, I can't really talk like that because my jaw mess up, my throat don't really work properly. So I'm like, I'm good. It's just a chicken. She was like, I told you not to eat that. I'm like, I had to though. I just rolled over, laid there till I was straight. And then I got up and got back in the bed.